Happening today, cities large and small, they are getting ready for major demonstrations across the United States. This is all against President Donald Trump, his policies. Officials here across the nation, locally, they're urging everyone to stay calm, to stay peaceful. National Guard troops have also mobilized as Trump attends a military parade in Washington to mark the Army's 250th anniversary. This is video, though, taken by Sky 12 earlier this morning, a protest happening here in the Valley. You can see some of them quite large. I just counted, we at least have 5 that are on the books this morning happening across the Valley. Those demonstrations comes on the heels of protest flaring up over federal immigration enforcement raids that started last week. We have full team coverage for you this morning of those protests happening here in the Valley. We have several planned. Troy Lynch is in Scottsdale this morning, but first we got to get out to Troy Hayden live at the state capitol where that protest is going. Looks like at this point, Troy, this is one of the largest ones here in the Valley.
Yeah, it's really good size, Justin, and I will say the good news is so far peaceful. We've seen no issues out here at all. Let me set the stage for you. If you look back behind me, you can see the state capitol, and there are protesters over there, which on a normal protest day would be a large group. But there are thousands of people just across the street here at Wesley Boland Park. And you can see it just got underway right now. The protest did. A speaker just started speaking, but there are tents set up, people walking out here with their signs. And let's talk to one of the organizers if we can. Good to see you. Give us your name.
I'm Jeremy Helfgott. We're here today. It's No King's Day across the United States. Here in Phoenix, we're at the Arizona Capitol, Wesley Boland Park. Thousands of people expected here, both in protest of what's coming out of D.C., but also in celebration of community.
So what's going to happen here today?
We've got a carnival atmosphere here today. We have a lineup of speakers, fantastic, some elected officials, drag artists from throughout the Valley performing, family-friendly, carnival games. We've got food, the cotton candy and the popcorn is out. This is a celebration of community.
Are you expecting to march, or is it all going to stay right here today?
We're going to be staying here today. The heat is a factor. Trails are closed today. We want to keep people safe. We're keeping everybody hydrated, so we're going to be in place. But we're coming together to demonstrate what community is about. We got to remember what we're fighting for, and these are the people. This is the community we're fighting for.
And we've seen some violence in other cities, especially Los Angeles. What are your thoughts on that with these protests?
This is a non-violent movement. We are here peacefully today. We're demonstrating, exercising our First Amendment rights as peaceful demonstrators to send a message.
Thank you for talking to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, but you can see what we're talking about. He's talking about a carnival-type atmosphere, and that's what we've seen. Now, first of all, you got to be careful looking at some of these signs because there are some profanities in these signs. We're trying to be careful of that for you. But you can see the entire park here is pretty much packed with people. Ma'am, can I talk to you quickly? Why are you out here today? This is live on 12.
Oh my gosh, because we want to save our democracy.
Right.
And look at the people that are here to support. Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Nice talking with you.
Thank you.
All right. So again, and that's one thing I have to say I've noticed, Justin, is there aren't a ton of young people out here. It seems like a very mature crowd, although here's a group of young people. But like literally this, women run, women leap. You know, there's a group like this. There's people out here trying to sign people up and get them registered to vote. So that's what we're looking at here. And if you're familiar with Wesley Boland Park here, you know, it's a big park. And I got to tell you, we parked on the long other side. Would that be the east side of the park? And there are people all the way back. I parked several blocks away from this personally and saw people going in here, coming in here. But as of right now, Justin, it appears to be peaceful. People coming together, voicing their opinions, their rights in the Constitution. Both sides of any debate also have their right to peacefully protest, and that's what they're doing down here at the state capitol today. Back to you.
Troy, what are you seeing as far as law enforcement? I know that several law enforcement agencies, they have come out. Phoenix Police, DPS, the Sheriff's Office have all come out and basically said that they support everyone's right to protest. But are you seeing that there's large amounts of police presence there getting ready for something possibly to go awry?
Yeah, you know, I've got to be honest, maybe they're in a spot that we can't see them, but I've walked all through this area, basically almost every corner of it, except for this corner maybe back here, and I saw a few different security type agents, but I saw no armed police officers or a big police presence. So, I mean, there's no doubt they're watching this, but they're probably getting the same feeling that we are out here, is this group does not appear to be a group that's going to get ready to start trouble.
It does seem like it's a lot different. You know, I mean, we've covered protests in years past, but but I've never really seen protests set up in that carnival-like atmosphere with a lot of tents. I mean, we can kind of see right there as the camera pans over. It looks like there's just dozens of tents set up.
Oh, yeah, I would say, yeah, dozens is accurate. And doing all kinds of different types of things. Like a lot of them are political. Like this one is Voter Choice Arizona. It says, ask me about ranked choice voting. That was something I know they tried to get passed or were working on getting it passed. How are you? Good to see you. Why'd you come out here today?
So we came out here today to advocate for ranked choice voting. So it's a system where voters will get to rank their top 5 candidates based on preference. And then that way you can go with your conscience. You don't necessarily need to vote for the lesser of 2 evils.
Right.
And
so it's kind of like the primary system would be kind of turned on its head because a lot of times, so, you know, they know that people out here are politically active, which is why you probably came out here to try to do this. But we can walk back a little bit over here if we can, Justin, and we'll see if we can see the stage. They're just starting to speak right now. But you can, I mean, you can tell how much we're walking here, and the stage is only in this one corner all the way back over here.
Troy, do you know, are there supposed to be any, I guess, a politician speaking today? Is the governor expected to be there? Anybody of note?
I haven't heard of anybody that, like the governor coming down here to speak. No, it's a good question. So we'll try to find that out for you next time we get down. So that's about the scene down here. So it looks like a lot of the people have come and kind of moved into this area. Well, we were trying to estimate the crowd earlier, Justin, and I would say, I don't know, maybe 3,000, maybe 4,000 at this point. So good sized crowd, but as of right now, peaceful and basically letting their opinions be known.
All right. Our Troy Hayden live at the State Capitol for us. Troy, we're going to check back in with you in just a bit to see how things are going there. We do want to get over to Troy Lynch right now, who is in Scottsdale this morning. There's another big protest there. This is right by Scottsdale Fashion Square. Troy, what's the latest there?
Yeah, I apologize, Justin, if it's hard to hear us. There are a lot of people, maybe a couple thousand people, lining the streets of the corners of Scottsdale and Camelback Road here right across Scottsdale Fashion Square right now. This is the scene that we're kind of looking at, and the first glimpse that you're getting, you might realize, wow, there are a lot of American flags here. Some of them right side up, some of them upside down. But on all corners, people have been chanting. This rally got started around 7 o'clock this morning, and it's been going on for about 2 hours now. But lots of people filing in as time goes on. This has been peaceful so far. Everybody's kind of curious, you know, what is it going to escalate? Is it going to stay peaceful? So far, for the first 2 hours, it's been incredibly peaceful. I was actually able to talk to 2 different Scottsdale police officers, and there may be like 4, maybe a couple of them just lining the streets in the midst of the crowd. They're like, yeah, we're just here to make sure everything doesn't go crazy, but they didn't seem very worried. They're like, people are allowed to do this. This is great. They're expressing their First Amendment rights. So obviously lots of people, you're seeing these signs, a lot of them against Trump, the No Kings rally. There are lots of opposition to Trump's immigration policies that are going on. And then there's lots of signs that say No Kings. You can hear them. You can hear lots of different chants going on right now. Happy Army Day. We got people celebrating the Army's 250th birthday right now. Obviously, it's Trump's 79th birthday. It's also Flag Day. So lots of different types of flags. I've only seen a couple different Palestine flags, maybe a couple different Mexican flags, but lots of American flags right now. And you're seeing lots of different signs. No Kings, resist, people trying to save democracy. If you see some signs that are a little bit explicit towards President Trump, then we apologize for that, but you're getting a lot of different mix of people. So we're about to cross the street whenever we get the green light, which is right now. And we're going to show you what's going on in the most popular corner of this intersection. Again, we're off of Scottsdale and Camelback. A couple thousand people here protesting at the No Kings rally going on. Know your history, resist like 1930s fascism. Lots of people just against Trump. Ma'am, what's the message today?
Woo! No Kings! No Kings! No Kings! No Kings! No Kings!
A whole chant getting started. We're gonna go a little bit further inside. You can follow me right in here, Garrett. So it's been a family-friendly event. That's what NoKings.org said this is going to be. We've seen lots of older people actually here, not as many young people, but lots of people just been here. There's music, lots of people cheering, and they're having a good time. It's been incredibly peaceful so far, nothing getting hairy whatsoever. So let's see if we can talk to more people with some signs. Here's No Kings in America with an upside down American flag. Ma'am, what's the message you're trying to get out today?
I don't want to be in a dictatorship, do you?
No dictatorship. A lot of people, actually you could see on a lot of posters that they're comparing President Trump to dictators. We've seen that with multiple different kinds of dictators, including Hitler. So Trump, fat cats, there's just so much different going on. But ultimately, this rally's been going on for about 2 hours. A couple thousand people's lining the streets here right now, and obviously they are not in agreement with President Trump on his birthday, on Army's 250th birthday. So, but luckily, nothing has gotten crazy ever since we've been here. We've been here for about 2 hours.
Sure. I did want to ask you, you're at Scottsdale Road in Camelback. This was actually several years ago. If folks were in the valley, this was the scene of a protest that got completely out of hand, and they looted the mall for several hours. What do you see as far as law enforcement this time with this protest? Are you seeing them out in force? Are they prepared for, you know, this protest to maybe go a different direction, or even more people showing up?
It's interesting because, right, yeah, we were just hearing Troy Hayden kind of explain the whole security down at the state capitol. You don't see a lot of Scottsdale police officers. I've only seen 4 in total. And it was funny because I was actually talking with one yesterday, and they told me about the protest where there was millions of dollars looted just a couple of years ago. And they're like, yeah, we got to make sure that that doesn't happen again. However, you don't see a lot of law enforcement here. Obviously, things can escalate a little bit when people do see that. However, so far that has not been the case. And from the Scottsdale police officer I spoke to yesterday, they're like, we want to make sure that does not happen again. So, so far, not a lot of law enforcement, but also still a very peaceful protest, as you could say.
They're saying that this is a family-friendly event. Are you seeing a lot of families out there? You said that it seemed like there's mostly adults. Are you seeing families out there at all? Oh, it looks like Troy Lynch lost us there. We will check back in with Troy again. He is at one of the protests that are planned for today. There's several planned across the valley. Our Troy Hayden is at the state capitol this morning, where it's pretty much like the largest protest is happening. Troy Lynch is over there outside Scottsdale Fashion Square. There's also protests today that are planned for Tempe. There's a large group that was over the US 60 earlier today. Surprise also has a protest planned at Civic Center Drive and Bell Road. And then Chandler at South Arizona Avenue, 3 South Arizona Avenue, there is a protest plan there as well.